已经开始了。Hello, hi everyone. Hello, this is Shiqi. Welcome to Jacknkings Food Live Show. Tonight, I'm very excited here because I'm here to introduce one of the most beloved dim sum treats in Chinese tea houses. It's called coconut lava custard bun. I wonder if there's anyone interested in some Chinese dim sum like shrimp dumplings, sumai, or rice noodle rolls. Hi, anybody? Anybody interested in some dim sum? Yes? I know these food are very popular, and if you have ever been into the things I just mentioned, I'm sure you're gonna like this one because it's so good. And in today's live stream, we're going to show you everything from frozen package to steamy goodness on your plate, so you can see and taste it. So today we've divided the live stream into two parts. The first part is that you can see how it looks like when it is frozen, and then our colleague is gonna steam it so that you will see when it's cooked, and I will taste it for you. I will describe how it tastes like so you can have a more comprehensive understanding of our very popular products. All right, so first we will unbox the product, and then we will explore the package, the ingredients, the look, and the feel of the buns. As you can see, right now I'm holding a full bag of our coconut lava custard bun. Each package contains 12 buns. 1, 2, 3, 3 multiplies 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has 12 buns inside each box with a total net weight of 600 grams. That leaves each bun around 50 grams. So it is frozen now and super convenient for both restaurants and home use. Hello Dodger. Hello L5. I like your name. All right, so now let's take a look at the package. On the front, you can see a clear photo of our bun cracked open, right? You can literally see the golden lava feeling oozing out. It's very tempting. So at first glance, when I see the photo, I want to eat this bun, literally. Sounds delicious. Hi, I'm good. Hello L5. Hello Greckles. Yeah, and later I'm gonna taste the buns. Okay, and you can see the labeling includes both English and Chinese. It also has some cooking instructions on it and nutrition info. It also has ingredients for each. Let me see, for each bun, the calorie is like 180 calories. So if you have one bun together with, this is my self-made latte, that's around maybe 400 calories. I think that's a good one for a breakfast. So later, this is gonna be my breakfast. How do you eat them? It's super easy. So you don't need to be a cook. You just need to steam it for 8 minutes, and then that's it. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Okay, so for the ingredients, it includes flour, sugar, salted egg, yolk lava filling, and a shredded coconut. So this is the whole package, and here if you open it, you will see the frozen buns just look like this. This is the frozen one. Actually, we just took them from the freezer for several minutes, so it's not that frozen now, but you can see how it looks like. I like this pale egg yellow, and we have a little paper tray at the bottom. And you can see for the outer skin, it has some shredded coconut. Actually, this is also the part that I like because it feels like a snowy mountain, right? Hi, Topher. Hello, and today I'm introducing our dim sum treat, the coconut. Oh my God, the name is so long. The coconut, let me see, the coconut lava custard bun. Sorry, coconut lava custard bun. Yeah. So one friend just asked, how do we cook it? It's super easy, no defrosting needed. You just place it in a steamer with boiling water for 8 minutes and that's it. And then it's ready to serve. Yeah, super easy. But if you are as lazy as I am, I have a little tip for you. It's even easier. For me, I usually put it in a microwave oven, and right next to it, I will put a glass of water, and then I will microwave it for around 2 minutes, and then it's done. Yeah, it's super fast and way more convenient, but it's not, sometimes it might get dry, so it's maybe it doesn't taste as good as when you steam it. Hi, Goober. Hello. Yeah, so 2 ways. The first one is the official way, is to steam it for 8 minutes. So you put it in a steamer. So at the bottom, you have some boiling water. You wait for 8 minutes. That's the official way. We can guarantee you, you can have the most ready buns. But if you are as lazy as I am, you can just simply put them into a microwave oven. But together, you need to have a glass of water so that it doesn't get that dry. Yeah, I am very lazy, so I prefer the microwave oven. Sometimes it gets super dry, but sometimes if I'm lucky enough, it tastes as good as when I steam it. Yeah, so 2 ways, but we recommend the steaming way. All right, and I know friends want me to taste it. So right before our live stream, my colleagues has steamed this plate. I know it looks almost the same, right? So this plate is after we steam them, and this plate is frozen. As you can see, after we put it for around 10 or 20 minutes, it just get a little bit of soft, but no water. You're lazy, L5. Then you can try the microwave oven way. It's simpler. Okay, so this is the plate that has been steamed. Yeah, let's take a look. I can feel the warmth of the plate. They're freshly steamed. They're still warm and fragrant. You can smell it. So as I showed you earlier, it's just as it just looks similar, very similar as the frozen one. It's like this size, like the main part of my palm. So this is the size. As you can see, the outer skin is a soft, pale egg yellow. It covered with a delicate layer of shredded coconut. You can see here. So the little white thing looks like snowflakes. Actually, they're shredded coconut. What flavor is it? It's later I'm gonna try. According to the information I got, it tastes a little bit sweet and a little bit salty. So actually, I wonder what it's gonna taste like if it's both sweet and salty. Okay, so now I know, friends, you're as curious as I am, so we're gonna taste it now. But wait a minute, I'm gonna open it. Oh my God. Oh, you can see, do you see that? The lava just flows non-stop. Yeah, the lava just flows. Oh my God, looks so good. So now you can have a closer look. The inside, the lava. It's not like the normal custard lava. It's made of salted egg yolk. Okay, now I'm gonna give it a try. Well, I'm not sure if any of you have tried the Chinese salted egg yolk mooncake. It tastes similar. So the bun is super soft. The outside is super soft. It's fluffy, but you can see it holds its shape. Actually, now I'm almost drinking the fluffing, the feeling, because it flows. The coconut adds to a gentle fragrance that balances the richness of the egg yolk. So inside, this part is made of egg yolk. It's silky, but it's also grainy in the best way. As I mentioned earlier, it's sweet, but it's also savory in perfect harmony. So it's perfect for coffee. When you pair it with coffee, this is my self-made latte, and it doesn't taste that sweet. It's the right kind of sweet. To be honest, this is better than a lot that I have had in tea houses. So the yellow part, the bread part is not very sweet, and inside the filling is a perfect harmony of sweetness and being savory. Good. That makes my breakfast. Yeah. So as I showed you earlier, for each bun, when you open it, you can literally see the filling and it's flowing. So it looks exactly the same that you can see in the picture. So we don't have a fake picture, we have a super real picture. Whatever you see is whatever you get. Yeah. So everyone, do you like the sweet buns, or what kind of flavor of buns do you like? Do you like it to be sweet, or do you like it to be salty? What do you like? So our bun, as I showed you, it's super soft. When I touch it, you can see it's super soft. And it's fluffy, but still it holds its shape. For me, I think one will be enough for a breakfast. Yeah, and we have 12 in a box. So as you can see, we have some coconut, shredded coconut outside. That makes it a little bit different from the other buns that you might see in some Asian supermarkets, or in a cafe, or some like tea houses which serve some dim sums, some Cantonese restaurants. Yeah, you can see the filling literally flows. So as I mentioned earlier, because it has salted egg yolk inside, that makes it not only silky but also it's grainy. Wow. I like it when it's silky and grainy. at the same time. If you're curious about how it tastes like, maybe you can give it a try. I'm sure you're gonna like it. Well, it's best to pair with a latte. It's just so good. It is just so good. It is just amazing. Okay, so what's even better is that the bun isn't just tasty, isn't just pretty. So this is what we have when we get it frozen. Just from the freezer, you can see it's super pretty if you just put them on a plate. It's also incredibly versatile. You can use it in so many occasions. So for restaurant buyers, it's perfect for buffet, for fast casual menus, and dim sum service. So for Cantonese restaurants owners, I'm sure this is gonna be a hit on your menu. And for individual customers, it works for breakfast. As I showed you, you can just have it together with a latte or Americano, whatever you like. That makes a perfect breakfast. You can also have it for afternoon tea and even a midnight snack. So for individual customers, you can have it in the morning, you can have it as an afternoon tea, or you can have it as a night snack. So many usages, right? And for wholesalers, this bun is great for parties, for events, or caterings. It's a show topper for guests, a fun option for kids, and eye-catching addition to any food menu. I'm sure your customers are gonna like it at first glance, just as I did. Okay, and don't forget, it's foolproof to prepare. It's super easy. Even if you're not a cook, even you don't know how to cook, you just need to steam it from frozen. It's that easy. So we get a bag of frozen buns, and all you need to do is to open it and then put them on a steamer. You just select, for example, if you want 2 for breakfast, and then you can just take 2 out and then put the 2 on your steamer, wait for 8 minutes, and then it's done. So it's super foolproof to prepare, super easy, right? Yes, so this is how we cook it. After you get it, after the buns delivered to your house, all you need to do is to open the package, to put them on the steamer, and wait for 8 minutes, and then your bun is ready. You can eat it. But one more tip for you is that when we just get it from the steamer, it might be very hot inside. The filling might be very hot. So I recommend you to give it 1 minute or 2 so that it can cool down a little bit. Yeah, just need to be careful with that. Okay, so this is how we get it from frozen to the ready food on your plate. Easy, right? Okay, hi, hello newcomers. All right, so today the product I show you is our super popular, most beloved dim sum treat in Chinese tea houses. This is the coconut lava custard bun. Such a long name. Coconut lava custard bun. I like the word lava because we have a picture down here, right? You can see this is when it's cracked open, and you can see the filling just flow out non-stop. You can see it's just oozing out just like lava. Yeah, and for the Chinese name, it's even cuter. My colleague call it volcano bun. Yes, it's like salted egg yolk volcano bun. Even cuter. The English name is coconut lava custard bun. Yes, so this is the package, and what you will see is that each pack contains 12 buns. We have 12 buns in each pack, and the net weight of the whole box is about 600 grams. That leaves each bun around 50 grams. Yes, so it's frozen. When you get it, it's frozen and super convenient for both restaurants and home cook. So I need to remind you that if you buy it from a supermarket, when you got it delivered, you need to keep it frozen. So we write it here. You need to keep it frozen at 0 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 18 degrees Celsius or below. Yeah, this is the way that we can keep it frozen and we can keep the quality, the best quality. Right. Okay, so for ingredients for each bun, we have shredded coconut, we have wheat flour, we have water, we have the lava custard filling. This is what we give the name. Actually, it has soybean oil, it has sugar, it has salted egg yolk, cornstarch, salt, etc. Yeah. So the flavor is not super sweet. It's a harmony together with a little bit of sweetness and savory. Okay, and for friends who might have some allergies, if you are allergic to egg, wheat, or soybean, then I'm afraid you cannot have this product. Although it's delicious, although it's pretty, but only when you're not allergic to egg, wheat, or soybean. Right? Okay, and we also have the nutrition facts. We have how many like fat here. You can see for each bun we have about 4.5 grams of fat, and then this we have calorie. Anybody here on the diet? Anybody here on the diet? If you are on a diet, this is also okay for you, because for one bun, this is one bun. For one, you can see it's not very big but not very small. So for each bun, the calorie is 180. So I think it's good for breakfast because you can have it together with a latte. That's around 200 calories maybe. So altogether for your breakfast, you have 400 calories. I think that's a reasonable calorie intake for a breakfast, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is how it looks like. This is the package, simple. And we have the best use date before this. Yeah, this is the simple package. And then when we open the package, we have the frozen buns. So this plate is when I get it frozen, but I put it on the table for around 20 minutes or 30 so that they're not frozen. But actually, if you get this product, you don't need to frost it. Okay, so now I'm gonna open this frozen one. Let's see what it's gonna look like inside. Okay, so this is the frozen one. If you open it, it looks like this. As you can see, the filling is frozen, it's also frozen. And you can see this is after we steamed it. You can see the filling literally flows out. So this is when it's frozen. You can see the custard filling is not liquid, it's solid. But after we steam it, the filling literally flows. That makes it even looks delicious. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, actually we've already put this plate onto the table for around 30 minutes. So it's not frozen anymore, but you can see it's still very fresh. You can see the bread part, it's still very fresh. It's not like when we get something frozen and when we froze it, it might, the quality might get a little bit worse, but for our product, not at all, right? You can see, even we put it for around 30 minutes, it's not frozen anymore, but it still looks very fresh. And the filling part is still solid. Yeah, so that makes one bun. Actually, even though it's frozen, it's still cooked. So I don't call it a raw bun. So after you get this, all you need to do is to put it on a steamer and wait for around 8 minutes, and then your bun is ready. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you wonder how to cook it because you can see the difference when it's frozen and when it's cooked. So this one makes it, I think when you look at it, your mouth is gonna be watering, right? Now it comes to my question. So how do we cook it? It's super easy. I know a lot of friends of mine, they think Chinese food is very hard to do. It might requires a lot of professional skills. Luckily for our product, no, not at all. It's super easy. All you need to do is to put it in a steamer and then wait for 8 minutes, and that's it. And then it's gonna be ready. So super easy. It's like 3 steps. The first step to open the package, and the second step to put them on a steamer with boiling water, of course, and then the third step, it's ready. You can eat. Super easy, right? Okay. All right. As I showed you that after you steam the buns, they are ready. And when you get the bun, it looks like it. So you can see the outer skin is still soft, pale egg yellow, and it covers with the shredded coconut. It looks like a morning light on a snowy mountain, right? It's warm and comforting. When we open it, you can see the lava. I like the name. I like when we call it the lava because it literally looks like lava, right? We can see the lava just flows out non-stop. This is the filling. If you wonder what the filling is, it's a rich blend of salted egg yolk, butter, and custard with a vibrant golden orange color. It's glossy, smooth, and so melty. I like it because it's so melty. Actually, I've also tried some buns which says that they have melted filling, but actually when I open it, no. All I had is solid filling. I don't like that kind of filling. I like our kind of filling. It looks just like the Chinese version of molten cheese, right? Okay, now let me take a bite. I can literally drink. I use the word drink the filling because it flows. The filling is silky and grainy in the best way. So it's not only silky like cream, it's also grainy because we have the salted egg yolk inside. Right. And for the flavor, it's sweet and savory in the perfect harmony. So for the inside, it's a harmony of sweet, being sweet and savory. But for the outside, it's just bread together with a kind of coconut fragrance. Yeah, this is how it tastes like. To be honest, this is better than a lot that I have had in tea houses in different places, even here in China. Actually, for a lot of Cantonese restaurants, they have this dim sum. It's not only for breakfast. It's not only for like a dinner. They provide the dim sum at any time during a day. I'm not sure if any of you heard the word 早茶. Actually, you can literally translate it as breakfast, morning tea. So for Cantonese people, they like to have different dim sum together with maybe tea for breakfast. But morning tea, they last for a whole morning. Maybe get it from 7 or 8 in the morning till 12 o'clock at noon. Yes. So I think this one is better than a lot of dim sums that I have in Cantonese restaurants, because I really like the feeling. I would say the feeling is the best that I have ever had in my entire life, in my 30 years of life. Right. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, if you are a Cantonese restaurant owner, I think it's gonna make your morning tea it's gonna be a better option for your morning tea. And it's not only for morning teas, it's perfect for buffets, fast casual meals, and dim sum services. If your menu has a dim sum, I think it's gonna be a good one. And also for restaurants, for Western restaurants who have a dessert, I think it can also be a good dessert. Why not, right? Yeah, I think it can also be a good dessert because it tastes, I would say it tastes better than a lot of desserts that I have had in restaurants. It's better, it's definitely better than a normal chocolate cake because it's so special. The feeling is so special, right? Okay, and if you are an individual customer, it works for breakfast. So for me, now I'm in China, it's around 10 o'clock a.m. This is my breakfast. I had half of this bun and I have my latte. So that makes my breakfast. I would say that's a very good option for breakfast. And also it's good for afternoon tea or even a midnight snack. So for for individual customers, it would be a good option. Our coconut lava custard buns would be a good option for your breakfast, for your afternoon tea, and also for a night snack. For wholesalers, I think you mustn't miss it because this bun is great for events, for parties, for catering. It's a show topper for guests. It's the best option for kids. I don't think any kids who are gonna dislike these buns. And also it's eye-catching addition to any food menu. Okay, and don't forget, it's foolproof to prepare. It's super easy. You don't need to be a professional Chinese cook. You don't need to be a chef to prepare this good food. All you need to do is to steam it from frozen. As I said earlier, there are only 3 steps from frozen to the ready, the goodness on your plate. All you need to do is to first open the package, and second, to steam them on the steamer, of course together with boiling water, and wait for 8 minutes, and then it's ready. So after 8 minutes, what you will get is exactly what's in my hand. Yeah, super easy, right? And also a little tip. If you are as lazy as I am, if you don't want to wait for 8 minutes, there's an even simpler way. All you need to do is to put a plate of buns together with a glass of water on your microwave oven, and then wait for 1 or 2 minutes, and then it's done. When you hear the ding sound, that means it's ready. But there's one thing that you need to care about, is that it might get a little bit dry if you use it in the microwave oven. Yeah, that's the advantage of steaming it, because if you steam it, I can guarantee you that it won't get dry. You will get the same quality of buns as I have here. This is what my colleagues steamed in the morning. Right, so if you use the steaming way, I'm sure that you can have the fresh buns just as I have right now in my hand. But if you are as lazy as I am, and if you want to take a risk, you can use the microwave oven. It's quicker, it's simpler, but for me, sometimes I can have the fresh one, sometimes it gets dry. So I just tell you that we have another method, but you need to take the risk. Okay. All right, and there's also a little tip. The filling is very hot right out the steamer. So maybe you see that I just eat it, but actually we already put the plate on the table for several minutes. So the filling cools out a little bit. But if you just take a plate right out the steamer, you need to give it 1 minute or 2 so that the filling cool down a little bit, because if you just get it, it's super hot. You need to be careful with it. That's the only little reminder that I want to give to you. Okay. Hello? All right, so today what I did is to showcase our most beloved dim sum treats in Chinese tea houses, which is the coconut lava custard buns. I like the name, especially the word lava. It reminds me of a volcano lava. And actually the Chinese name is like something like a volcano. Super cute. So what I did earlier is to showcase you from the package till it's ready on your table. All right, so you can see this is the package of our product. Each pack contains 12 buns. 1, 2, 3, 4 multiplies 1, 2, 3. And one thing I like about it is that they have little separate trays so that they don't get stick to each other. You can see here they have some separate trays. And one more detail is that if you open it, you will see under each little bun, we have a little paper tray. Yeah, that makes it separate from each other, And you can just put it on the steamer so that this part won't get sticky to the steamer that you use. So I really like our design. From the whole box to the little paper tray at the bottom. Hi, hello. Hello, newcomer. So today I'm showing you our product, super popular product, and this is the frozen one. But actually we've kept them here for around half an hour, so they're not that frozen, to be honest. But one thing I like about it is that even though we keep it for around 30 minutes, you can see it's still very fresh, right? It's still very fresh. Still very fresh. So for each bun, you can see the size is around as big as my palm. And you can see we have some little white things on top, which makes them look like snowflakes. No, newcomers, can you have a guess what they are? The little white things that look like snowflakes, what they are? Can you have a guess? Actually, they are shredded coconut. Yeah, so that makes the whole bun taste a little bit, the taste has a flavor, a fragrance of coconut. That's also one thing I like about it. And if I open it, so this is the one that I opened earlier. This is the frozen one, though it's not frozen anymore, but it's still very fresh, as you can see, right? If you open it when it's frozen, you can see the filling. This is the filling, but it's not liquid now. Only when you steam them for 8 minutes, and you will see the filling literally flows out. So this is the filling. You can see it's super fresh, right? And after you steam our little cute buns for 8 minutes, what you will get is like this. Earlier, actually, it literally flows, but now because we already kept it for like almost an hour, so the filling doesn't flow anymore. One thing I like the best about our product is the filling. It reminds me of a kind of mooncake. I'm not sure if any of you heard it. It's a brand from Hong Kong. It also has this kind of lava filling mooncake. Any of you heard that? But I think our filling is even better than that brand. I'm not gonna mention that brand because it sounds like I'm saying our product is better. No, I'm not gonna do it. Literally, because our filling is flowing. Maybe this one is not flowing anymore. I'm gonna open a new one. Yeah, so you can see this one. You can see the filling, it's liquid, right? And my little tip is that after you get the buns, you don't, after you steam them, you don't leave them on your table for too long, because after too long, you see that it's gonna be a little bit solid. So after you get the buns steamed, firstly you need to wait for 1 minute or 2 because the filling is so hot after it gets steamed. So you need to give it 1 minute or 2 to get it cool down a little bit. But after 1 or 2 minutes, I recommend you to eat them, to finish them, because if you leave them for a longer period of time, then the filling will be a little bit like solid. Okay. All right. So you can see this is the outer skin. This is the one that we steamed, and this is the one that is frozen. You can see they look almost the same because our product is very fresh. So when you get it frozen and when you steam it, no big difference in the appearance. You can see the color is a soft, pale egg yellow with a delicate layer of shredded coconut. It looks like a morning light on the snow mountain, right? Because this little shredded coconut looks like a little bit like snowflakes. Okay, and the filling you can see it's a rich blend of salted egg yolk. For me, I really like salted egg yolk. I like it no matter where I see it, in the moon cake or in a dessert. It also has butter and custard inside with a vibrant golden orange color. It's glossy, it is smooth, and it's so melty, like the Chinese version of molten cheese. Now let's take a bite. The bun is so soft. So the outside is soft and fluffy, but holds its shape. It tastes just like bread, but it has coconut fragrance mixed with it. So I like the outside. And inside, let me give it a try. I like even better. The filling is silky and grainy in the best way. Because it's not like the other kind of filling. For the other filling, it might be only silky, but our product is silky and grainy in the best way. That's because it has salted egg yolk inside that makes it grainy a little bit. And also for the flavor, it's sweet and savory in perfect harmony. Wow. Honestly, it's even better than a lot of what I have tried. So, so for our product, you can see that it's tasty because I've tried it for you, and it's pretty. Just take a plate of it. You can see it's super pretty. It's also incredibly versatile. So for restaurant buyers, it's perfect for buffets, fast casual menus, and dim sum service. If you're not a Chinese restaurant owner, if you are a Western restaurant owner, I strongly recommend you to include our lava buns on your menu as a dessert, because it not only looks good but also tastes good. So I think it's gonna be a hit on your menu if you have it for your dessert. It can be an option for a dessert. And for individual customers, it works for breakfast. So you can have one bun together with a latte. That makes a breakfast. You can have it as an afternoon tea. So one bun together with a cup of tea, afternoon tea. Or you can even have it as a night snack. I know some people get hungry before they go to bed, but they might be a little bit tired at night, so they don't want to cook something very complicated. Then this product is gonna be a very good option for you because it's very simple. All you need to do is to put them on the steamer, and then while you look at your phone, you can wait, and then you can have it as your night snack, maybe together with the milk. That's also a very good option so that you can go to bed when you're full and happy. Right, and also for wholesalers, this bun is great for events, for parties, for catering. It's a show topper for guests. A fun option for kids. I'm sure kids are gonna like it because kids like the flowing feeling, and also an eye-catching addition to any food menu. So I strongly recommend this to all of you. No matter you're a restaurant owner, you want to include it as a dim sum or dessert, or wholesalers or individual customers, there are so many situations that you can have our cute buns, cute coconut lava custard buns, right? Or maybe you can think of more occasions and recommend them to me. Okay, just one little thing that I want you to care about is that, remember, the filling is super hot right out of the steamer. So if you just steam the little buns, I know that you want to have them as soon as possible, but I strongly recommend you to give them 1 minute or 2 so that the filling can cool down. Okay. All right, so today we already introduced our super popular product, our coconut lava custard bun to you. You can see it's beautiful, delicious, and convenient. What do you like best about it? Is it how it looks like, how it tastes like, or its convenience? Actually, for me, I like all the 3 qualities, but I think convenience is also very important because I'm very lazy. I don't want to spend so much time preparing for my breakfast, so I think it's just good. And it's also, you don't need to worry about washing dishes because you can just put them on the steamer. And then it has a little paper tray at the bottom, so you can because here I want to showcase them to you, so I have a plate, but actually at home you don't even need a plate. Right? Lazy people, you can't miss it, because I am a lazy person and I don't want to wash up at home, so I usually have them as a breakfast option. All I need to do is to take out 1 or 2 buns, put them on a steamer, and then I just take them out, not even with a plate. Hi, thank you for your likes. Then it's just it. Okay, so our products also reflects our brand mission, our Jacknkings brand mission to bring authentic Chinese delicacies to tables all over the world. Yeah, anybody interested in our product? But please note that this is a restaurant and wholesale focused product. So we are currently accepting bulk orders only. If you're interested in carrying this product, feel free to contact us. You can reach out using the contact info provided in our channel, or you can follow us, because later we might show you more Chinese food. Okay, so let's wrap up what we did today. Today I showcased you our coconut lava custard bun from the package, the frozen package, to the ready food on your table. So as you can see, for a whole box, it has 12 buns inside, with a total net weight of 6 grams. So that means for each bun is around 50 grams. And for people who are on a diet, the calorie for each bun is around 180. That's not a very high calorie product. And also, you can see we have an illustration on the front package. You can see the picture. You can see this one is cracked open, and you can see the filling is just oozing out, right? Very tempting. And what I want to tell you is that because I showed you that our real product, it looks the same. So no fake pictures. What you see is what you will get. Okay, and also we showed you how to cook them. The cooking way is super simple. All you need to do is a steamer. That's it. All right, so no complicated cooking skills are needed. You just need to get a frozen bun or two, or no matter how many you need, and put them on a steamer, and then wait for 8 minutes. That's the time you need to remember. Wait them for 8 minutes, and then they're ready. Okay, even more simpler way is that you can also use a microwave oven, but I recommend you to have a glass of water next to it in case it might get dry. This method I've also tried before, but you need to take the risk. Sometimes after I hear that ding sound, it's as fresh as when I steam it, but sometimes it gets dry. So if you are a very lazy person, as I am, you can give it a try, but you need to take the risk. And the way that we recommend you to cook is to use the steamer. That's the way that we can guarantee you will have as fresh meal, the bun, as we showed you today earlier. So we showed you the product. You can see this is our brand, Jacknkings, and you can see the ingredients on. You can see the nutrition facts, etc. So this is our package. But please be careful that we might have some, if you are allergic to eggs, to wheat, to soybeans, then I'm sorry, maybe you cannot try this product because it contains egg, wheat, and soybean. It also has some, this one is what I like. It's called lava custard filling. So for our lava custard filling, we have oil, sugar, salted egg yolk, cornstarch, etc. So this is our product mainly has. And as for if you take one out, so this is when we take them out, you can see what it looks like. You can have a closer look at it. You can see it's super cute, right? And you can see the color is pale egg yellow. I like the color, and also it's covered with shredded coconut on top. So that adds to a coconut fragrance when you eat it. Yes, and the inside, as I showed you earlier, the inside, though, this one is not melted anymore because we already have it for around 1 hour. But if you just take it out from a steamer, the inside just flows out. Just looks like the picture, because that one we already have it for too long. That one doesn't flow, but this one is literally what you will have. All right, so for the taste, the out part just tastes like bread together with the coconut fragrance, and for the inside, it's silky but also grainy at the same time. And it's not only sweet, but also a little bit of salty. I think they are in a very good harmony. Okay, so this is how it tastes like and how it looks like. All right, so one more reminder is that if you get it from a steamer, you just need to give it 1 minute or 2 so that it can cool down. All right, so this is the product I introduced today, and if you are interested in more products, you can just leave a comment or you can message us. So we might show you more products that you want to know in our later shows or lives. Okay, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm Shitsi. I will see you next time on Jacknkings. Bye bye.